Hello, my name is Joshua Ramirez Muñoz, a high schooler. I shall tell you about the Cold War. It set between the 1940s and 1990s, based on rivalry between two world powers, the US and the Soviet Union. Important dates from the Cold War were the Cuban Missile Crisis in October 1962, the Vietnam War on 1959 to the 1975, Korea War on 1950 to the 1953, the first launched satellite Sputnik in 1957, and for the last, the first man on the moon on July the 20th, 1969. Important The pillars of capitalism are private property, which allow people own both tangible assets, such as land and houses, and intangible assets, such as stocks and bonds. Self-interest, whereby people pursue their own good, independent of socio-political pressures. It was formally proposed by Adam Smith. It advocates the ownership and administration of the means of production by the working classes, in order to achieve an organization of society in which there is political, social and economic equality of all people, proposed by Henry Saint-Simon, but formalized with the Communist Manifesto. I interviewed Margarita Chen. She is 54 years old and Chief Executive Officer of Blue Ocean Global Wealth. I contacted her via email. She said the two world superpowers which dominated the world economy at the end of World War II were the United States and the Soviet Union. The differences in the social, political, and economic ideas between powers, the internal struggle of socialism and capitalism started the unarmed conflict they raised for economic and technological growth. She told me the Cold War happened between the US in the west and on the east the Soviet Union. Eastern European countries such as Germany, Poland, Latvia, Estonia, Bulgaria, Hungary and Czechoslovakia. In the west the US, UK, France, Norway, Sweden and Finland. She said to think of two opinions of the public: on one side about catastrophic events caused by a nuclear doomsday, On the other side, an optimistic view of innovation in fields of science, economy, technology, surging from the competition between nations. She told me they got aerial bombs, missiles, anti-submarine weapons, warheads, heavy artillery, T-4 warheads, among others. Finally, it seems to me that the Cold War arose from interest conflicts between fallen and victorious countries with opposing economic systems. Countries with successful economic systems won the World War II and forced alienation of totalitarian countries, economically and politically. They need to restructure the government and drive technological progress at the expenses of the people. The Cold War cooled the remnants of the world's economic and moral decline.